Here I am with Rooster.
Hey guys.
He's an axe expert. Axe expert. Yes.
He's an axe junkie.
Well, I'll get to the axes in a minute, but I just want to talk about this.
Oh, sure.
This thing here. Now, who started? Did you have this and then he said, wow, you look good? Or
I think Rooster, you said 3 years ago, so I think Rooster has me beat.
Yeah. And nobody calls him Wolverine, but we have a tendency to call you Wolverine. So what are you doing here today, Rooster?
I'm demonstrating for Council Tool and showing off some of the axes for these guys.
And what is your favorite?
The pack axe. The 2-pound head, 25-degree flat grind, hardened pole. It's easier to list what it can't do.
Yeah, he really, the beard looks better on him. He knows more than you. I'm not really sure what else to
Rooster's
say.
actually being a little bit humble here because he actually designed the head for this axe for Council. This is actually his design.
Oh, great.
Rooster's a timber framer by trade, and he spends a lot of time with an axe actually. So this comes through his many years of experience. He came up with this design. So it's a great multi-purpose, as he says. It's a multi-purpose outdoor axe. It's a great axe.
When we were on trip 2 weeks ago, that was the one we used, right? And then the idea of that, cool. And we're splitting, and the whole bevel thing worked. That's what it is? It's basically bevel to open the split?
Well, the cheeks are set to split, yep. The portion in front of the eye before you get to the bevel, that taper allows you to split easier.
And then the phantom bevels here allows for an airspace. Once you get in, it's not gonna stick. You have some space there to wiggle it out, so you're not spending all your time trying to pry it loose once you've jammed it into something.
So a lot of people were asking me if you can put a striker to it.
Well, actually, you probably could put a striker to it, but instead use a ferro rod as opposed to a flint.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
It's depending on what you're talking about.
I don't really know what I'm talking about, actually.
Right. So a flint and steel is you got a piece of hardened steel and a piece of flint stone.
Yeah.
And as you strike that steel with the stone, you actually take a piece of steel off, molten it, and throw it onto a tinder pile. Whereas a ferrocerium is like a magnesium rod that as you drag it or scrape it, it throws sparks off that rod. Right. So that's a very popular way to start fires.
In fact, you have one, dude.
It's just not the
He
beard.
doesn't know what it's called.
This guy seems to know what he's doing. I need to grow something so I can learn. That's what this is all about.
It's like Samson. Samson and his hair, it's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We cut off our chops and
we don't know anything.
Right,
yeah.
Pretty much useless.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the Canadian Outdoor, the Toronto Outdoor Adventure Show 2018. We're at the Canadian Outdoor Equipment booth. Here with Tim Foley and with
Rooster.
Rooster. He knows more than.